Now swing.
Come in.
You fucking bitch!
So I acted in an indie film and I got to play a guy that was crazy and very intense and on cocaine, and I got murdered. And it was a really fun time.
What the fuck are you doing in my goddamn studio? You fucking get out of here, you fucker!
It was a little better.
So just to let you guys know, I'm not an actor. I kind of suck at acting. Well, I like to think that I'm pretty good at acting, but my girlfriend says I'm really, really horrible at acting.
Get the fuck out of here! Who the hell are you guys? You're fucking my shit up, man! Get the fuck out! Who are you? Tell me! Ah!
One thing I'm good at committing. Like, I'm not afraid to like show my emotions and like go after it, but whatever comes out there is like really raw and unprocessed, so it just comes out kind of like shit. I'm guessing. I have no problem. I can go and act. I can be like, you know, angry. Jeez, that was pretty. That was fucking shit. So how this all started, my friend Claudio, a very, very nice, funny, hilarious dude, messaged me a long time ago. He didn't ask if I wanted to act in something. I think he said something along the lines of, hey, can you tell someone to go fuck themselves for me or something? Something like, can you act crazy? And I was like, what the hell? What does he want me to do? And I thought he was gonna ask me to like call someone that was like bothering him and tell him to go fuck himself or something. He's an odd guy, so an odd request wouldn't be out of the picture, you know. He says, do you want to act in this thingy in whatever November? I said yes, sure, let's do this. Weeks go by, I completely forget about it. He's like, hey, it's time to do the thing on Sunday, and I'm like, ah, shit, okay. So I drive over, and it's like in this studio space where it's like a music studio, or I have no idea what the hell this place is. Claudio's there, and then Peter Bowen, the funny Peter Bowen, a comedian, I guess, actor. Victoria Blair, funny comedian, actor too. We're all like hanging out, you know, they're setting up, and like fucking the guy pulls out like an actual gun, I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy. And he's like, guys, this gun is fused shut. It's not a real gun. It's a real gun, but it's not capable of shooting anything. It's just like a prop gun. You can't do anything with it. And I'm holding it, and I'm like, it looks like a real gun. And Claudio is such a nice, like such a pure-hearted guy. He looks at the gun, and he's like, I don't think I could do this, guys. Like, I don't know, I'm scared. Like, can we use like a fake gun, like a cap gun?
Why are you nervous for? Don't worry. You never died before?
And then like literally like 5 minutes later, he has the gun, he's spinning the gun, he's fucking pointing at my face. It's this huge fucking like dirty hairy gun. And I'm like, yo, get that fucking. He goes from I'm scared to, hey, look at me, and he's like spitting. Whatever, I thought that was hilarious.
I did this comedy show, right? But then there was this asshole who was talking to me outside. He was like, you know, I have a problem with you, right? He goes, why? He goes, you know, I don't like your face. So I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. So anyways, I took out my guns, right? And I start shooting like, bam, bam, bam.
Jokingly, like jokingly.
I'm not.
Don't point.
Yeah.
I'm pointing at anything.
Stop pointing it, Claudio. Stop pointing the gun at me. They even had a foam bat. It looks like a real bat, but it's like made out of foam. It just like kind of rubbery but like soft too. I could use it to like hit whoever I need to hit and not like hurt them. So cool, man. It's actually really cool. So like the first thing we have to shoot is I need to be dragged across the floor like through a hallway. My god, that was so freaking painful because like they didn't want to like use my arms to be pulled. They wanted like Peter needed to like grab me by my armpits and like drag me like a fucking like an ogre. And we probably did like, I don't know, like 8 times, and it was so brutal. The hallway was so long. My arm, he was just grabbing me super tight. It was brutal, man. And like Peter had to like pick me up and throw me on a couch. I'm like, how are we gonna do that? Like he couldn't even fucking drag me. He's like, oh, we're gonna cheat a little bit. You use your legs and we'll just get a close up and shit, whatever. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And they put like all this fake blood all over my face and shit. So like he would like pick me up and throw me on the couch. Like my bloody face would like hit the couch and shit, and this shit is fun, man. Like playing make believe and stuff, like acting. Like the only hard part of it is like the physical shit, like your body like being bounced around and like thrown. Other than that, like if people are getting paid to do this shit, like easy peasy, man. fucking acting. People think of actors as heroes and shit. They're fucking basically like dressing up and like jumping around and being a child, man. No wonder actors have so much skill, and whenever they win an award, they fucking talk about the environment or fucking some bullshit. Whoa. Hey, how's it going? There's a lot of drama and backstabbing and people getting shot and innocent people dying, and basically Goodfellas meets Montreal and French people and stuff. So they're shooting this other scene with like Victoria Blair. In the meantime, Claudio and this other actor dude named Robert, they're in another room. They just have to like run their lines over and over and over, and it was like the most kind of absurd, ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Basically, like, the guy's like, listen, Fatso, we gotta get out of here. And Claudio's like, I'm sick and tired of your bitch ass. And they did it over and over and over. It was so funny, man.
Hey, Fatso, I'm talking to you.
You know, I'm really starting to get tired of your fucking bitch ass.
I have this other scene. I come out with a baseball bat and I start hitting Peter Bowen over and over and over with it and yelling, who are you guys? Get out of my studio. I think like, oh man, I need to think of like who are my influences in acting and who are my favorite actors. And most people would say like Robert De Niro or I don't know. I love Nicolas Cage. He's unhinged and crazy, so I tried to channel my inner Nicolas Cage and like go crazy and fucking swinging the bat and...
Who the fuck are you guys? Get out of my studio! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here, man! Get out of this studio! Who the fuck are you guys? Who the fuck are you guys? Get the fuck out of here!
And then there's like a scene where like the lights go off and there's like these disco lights and I have to like do it like next to a strobe light and I'm fucking screaming.
Get the fuck out of here! Who the fuck are you guys? You guys are fucking me up, man! Get the fuck out of here! Who the fuck are you?
Cut. Oh. That was pretty good. That was really good. The fuck out of myself. Another one?
I was supposed to say get out of my studio, but I end up saying get out of my home or something like that. Get out of my house. I'm like, yeah, get out of my home. My studio is my home.
Louder.
Motherfucker!
Yo.
Who the fuck are you? Get out of my house! My studio is my home! Motherfucker! Fucking dickhead! Motherfucker!
Oh my god.
I don't know how long I'm gonna forget it.
Wait,
I only got one line.
sorry.
And then finally, there's like this scene where I had to be a dead guy on the ground, shot in the head. So basically, after beating Peter Bowen with a bat, Claudio comes with a gun, shoots me in the head. I'm on the ground, I'm just dead, and there's just like a close-up of like my dead head and like my body all limp with like blood pouring out of my head, and it was beautiful, it was wonderful. My favorite type of acting is the type where I just have to lie on the ground and just not do anything. Everybody took like photos with my dead body. It was kind of weird. It really did look like I was dead. It was freaky. I can do this acting thing, I'm pretty sure, you know? It's too bad that I'm not like super hot. I used to be hot when I was young. Now I'm young to like a 6-year-old man because I'm half his age basically. I ain't 19 no more, that's for sure. Jesus Christ. Imagine if I was acting at like 16, dude, I'd be Timothy Chalamet by now, or you know, when all I can hope for now is I become like a very well-established character actor, getting to play roles where I scream at the top of my lungs and like Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone involved. I can't wait to see what the hell this movie even looks like. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Goodbye.